Hi everyone. I'm going to read the entirety of 20th Century Boy from start to finish. It's going to be a complete read through. So if you want to read along, I will be covering everything. I'm going to drop like 3 chapters per video and I'm going to try to drop it. I'm going to try to finish this within like 3 months. So everything should drop within 3 months. And before we start, I just want to let it be known Monster is my favorite anime slash manga of all time. I've been watching anime and reading manga for like a decade, and out of like the 200 that I watched slash read, Monster is my number one. It is peak fiction. Like one complaint that I would have is like towards the end, well, pretty much at the end, I would have preferred it to be someone like Lunge to shoot Johan instead of Wim's father. I feel like it would have hit more because throughout the entirety of the story, Lunge was so focused on framing Tenma as the murderer, and in the end, he finally found out that it was Johan. And then in the final arc, when he came face to face with Tenma, when shit started going crazy, he finally apologized to him for framing him. So I feel like it would have hit harder if he would have been the one to shoot Johan, even though Johan survived no matter what, and he ended up in the last scene of the anime escape in the hospital. I still feel like it would have been strong if Lunge would have shot him, but to me that's peak fiction. But all right, let's get into it. I'm excited because Monster has so many good characters. So and I did hear that he finished Monster, and then right after was when he started 20th Century Boy, and then later on came Pluto because I already watched Pluto. Pluto is amazing too. I gotta watch Billy Bat too. I gotta read that one. I'm probably gonna start after this one. But all right, let's get to it. All right, so chapter one, titled "Friend," and so it's 1973. We thought something would happen. And now the kids are, it seems like they're in school, they're eating, it's lunchtime, listening to music. This girl's tied up. Shut up. They threw like a CD player at her. What is this Pa Mariot Penelope crap? What is this? Enchanted mood music shit? Lunch hour. Lunch hour is our free time. We thought something would happen. What I want to listen to, what we want to hear during our lunchtime is something, and it starts playing this song. Rock and roll was played for the first time in public middle school. Number 4, but? Huh. Okay, interesting. And so they're all listening to this rock and roll music while eating. Not a damn thing happened. And you see the outside of the school, the soccer field. The 21st century. UN headquarters, New York. So we're in New York, the United States. We're at a conference. We have progressed through time of confusion and opened the door to a new millennium. Think back upon the 2 world wars we experienced in the last 100 years. The nuclear threat that could have destroyed us all. The Cold War between East and West. The continual regional conflicts after the collapse of communism. We were assaulted on all sides by danger. However, no matter how many calamities befell us, we conquered an unheard of danger that humankind has never experienced before. And we have finally arrived at the 21st century. But we must not forget who it is that allowed us to step into this new millennium. If we not for them, the previous century would have been the last in human history. Now, I shall introduce them. So is this like music playing? What's all these effects? Please give your warmest welcome to the men who saved the human race. And we see people walking out. Okay, now we cut scenes. We're in this room with a girl laying down. The tremors again. Wait, so she's hearing this. What is she, like in the basement or something? being sealed away. I feel as though I can hear that earth-shaking sound again. I still bolt upright in the middle of the night even now. No. Okay, she's looking out. Alright, so this maybe doesn't have anything to do with the previous scene. Yeah, because I was thinking she's like locked up in the basement or something, hearing all this. And so she looks outside her window. Anything but that again. Whoa. And then you just see this huge monster. I wonder if only she could see it. 1997. Hold up. This is like a huge time skip or something? Wait, because in the beginning it was like 1973, right? Let me go back. Yeah, 1973. Huh, okay. It's a pretty big time skip. It's 24 years. Alright, so 24 years later. This baby crying. Alright. Stop crying and go to sleep, Kana. I just gave you your milk. Hagya. Oh, this is terrible. New virus outbreak in Africa. Mama. All the blood drains from the body. Oh my lord. Mama. We sell these. How many times do I have to tell you? Hagya. Ah. So is the Hagya like somebody's name, or is that like the baby crying? Hagya. But if you want to read it, oh, alright. No. Don't put it back all crumbled up. And you ate one of the plum okaka onigiri for lunch without paying too. Ah. I did not. You can't fool me. The sales slip says the amount right on it. Why did we only sell 7? Where'd the last one go? I thought you were the one who said you'd turn me in to the police if you caught me shoplifting. Shoplifting? Oh my lord. What is happening to me? My own son calls me a shoplifter, and my daughter leaves me with her baby whose father is God knows who. Don't talk about her like that, Mama. Nothing she does ever turns out nice or normal. A lot's happened to her. She came back home out of the blue, said, please take care of this child, and then left again. How do you think she must have felt to give away her newborn baby? The baby continues to cry. Don't cry, Kana. Your mom is going to be back soon. No, she's not. I even requested a police search for her. Oh, just forget about that fool girl. She'll never come back again. Don't you want this baby to be able to suck on a real breast for once? So is this baby the girl that saw the monster? I don't want to go back too much, but let me see where the transition happened. She might have dropped that baby off because of the threat of this monster that keeps appearing during the night. Alright, so let's go back to it. Where the hell was I? Alright, the baby was crying. Oh, just forget about that fool girl. She'll never come back again. Don't you want this baby to be able to suck on a real breast for once? Pardon me. Police. Did you find her? Real breast? Huh? This used to be a liquor store, didn't it? Yes. But a liquor store just doesn't cut it anymore. Change of the times. Sorry. You said you requested a search for your older sister. We're here on an entirely different matter today, says the police. Oh, damn. That's okay. It won't be that easy to find her. And even if she comes back, we just fight. My mother's a stubborn old goat. She still doesn't like it that I changed this place into a mini-mart. How can you destroy the liquor store your father started with your grandfather's money? Welcome. So, I assume you don't do deliveries anymore. We do. Only to old customers of ours, though. Shikishima-san over on Sanchaumi. Shikishima-san? Yeah, that whatever it is professor at whatever it is college. We deliver to him. When was the last time? Let's see, 2 weeks ago, I guess? That's the place with all the weird gadgets and blueprints everywhere, right? So, what happened to Shikishama-san? Did anyone see you when you delivered? Yeah, his wife. So what happened to Shikishima-san? Well, they're gone. Gone? Who is? The entire family. Alright, so the entire family disappeared. Probably by this huge monster that's appearing. I thought this was going to be like a more realistic anime like Monster. I don't know, if there's these literal monsters appearing, then it might be different. The entire family's missing? You're shouting. Well, that's just great. Why? I still haven't collected the payment from them. There were 2 cases of empty beer bottles at the back door. Drink and run. Oh, what is it? Please, use our store whenever you like, King Mart, where you will feel like a king. Kenji! Stop the car, liquor boy! Not a liquor store. Convenience store. What do you want, stationary boy? It's called the Fancy Shop. A place for high school girls to meet. I'm getting fan letters from the hotties. Wanna see? Keep them yourself. What'd you want? Carry on. From the Soba Shop's wedding. How much should we give him? Carry on? 10,000 yen should be enough. It's only carry on. Yeah, 10,000. It's just carry on. The after party's gonna be a Ryukyuan. After party's gonna be a karaoke. Well, okay, I guess. Can you believe Carry-On's getting married? I remember when I drew a Carry-On I remember when I drew a Carry-On on his dick with a marker when we were kids. What if it was still there? His wife be screaming on their wedding night. I don't have time to chew the fat with you later. Yeah. Then they separate. Karaoke. And he drives off. Hello? Nobody's here? Huh? Here they are. All empty. Why do I get all the luck? Then he looks to his right and there's a symbol. The symbol that I have been seeing for years but have no clue what it means. Number 1 with the eye on the hand. And he stares at it. What is that? What is that symbol? 1969, so we're going at like what, 10 years back? We did it. Awesome. It's swell. A little small though. Our hideout. Not just a hideout. Our base. Our base? Pretty good for just tying plants together to make a roof. And we got a secret path. Plus all the traps we set around. I got caught 3 times. You dork. So this has to be a total secret. Don't tell anyone. I won't. I think I'll bring a radio. My dad has an old radio he doesn't use anymore. Yes, we'll listen to group songs. I'll bring some manga. Good idea. I'll bring Shonen magazine. Leave the Shonen Sunday up to me. Wow. All I can read. All the manga I can read. I'll steal some of my dad's Haibon Punch collection. Haibon Punch? The nudie magazine? Nude. Stop it. I'm gonna get a stiffy. Ew, you sicko. Shh. I just can't forget. I love her. Alright, so this is the music playing. Wearing a blue shirt. It's them. Alright, so these 2 fat kids are roaming around. The most evilest twins in history. Yambo and Mabo. I saw the ocean, the ocean. Huh? Go. And so what are they going? Are they face to face? Caught a dragonfly. Nice. Pull off its wings. Yeah. Alright, so these kids are twisted. They just killed this dragonfly. Threw him away. I ride barefoot. On a little shell boat. Whew. They left. I almost peed my pants. So this is our base, just for us. Now I'll make a symbol, just for us. No way. Wait, so friend has to be one of them then, huh? Hold up. So this is the main character, the kid who runs the shop, the marketplace. He invented the signal. But I doubt he's like that main villain with the mask. Alright. This symbol is a symbol of friendship. Whoa, cool. Anyone who knows this symbol is a true friend. A true friend. A true friend. And 10 years later, he sees the symbol again. I wonder if it's already been there from 10 years ago, or he's just seeing it now, like it was never there, and he's gonna be in like complete shock, like what the hell? Or if he still keeps in touch with one of these kids. I wonder what friend will tell us today. Whoa. Will we receive one of friend's glorious speeches? No. I hear friend will not say anything today, huh? Then what will he? He's going to float. Float? What does he mean float? It's friend. Wait, he's not wearing a mask? Hold up. So this is probably not the real friend. Huh? Oh. Unbelievable. It's incredible. Friend is floating? Alright, so I guess that is him, because if they're calling him friend, like if he... See, I assumed he would wear the mask all the time, and he's somebody that like we'll end up seeing what his face reveal is towards the end, so I'm a bit confused right now. He's floating on top of the signal. Huh, what is that? The symbol. That's where the chapter ends. Alright, let's go to chapter 2. We're 1997, 20th Century Boy, Volume 1, Friend, Chapter 2, Karaoke. Jesus Christ. What the hell happened? We can't be sure until the boys examine, but despite the fact that there's no external wounds, all the blood has flowed out of the body. Spit outside if you're gonna. Don't. Bro, what the hell just happened? Alright. Spit outside if you're gonna. Don't ruin the scene. Be careful. What's up with this place? It's full of these bizarre mechanisms. Pretty creepy if you ask me. Did you find his identity? Ah yes, Kanada Shoutaro, age 24, graduate student at the Ochanomizu Engineering School. Ochanomizu Engineering? Must have been quite the egghead. Only guys that smart could make stuff this explicable. Well, why don't we check up with the school? Yeah. Hey, didn't you hear about this lately? What? In the paper or on TV? In Africa or somewhere? What are you talking about? That virus that drains the blood from your body. Virus? A virus that drains the blood from your body. And where does it go? It just shit it out or something, or leaks from their pores? The banquet is now at its peak. The newlyweds will have to leave us very shortly to change. Let's send them off with a big round of applause, everyone. Yokoroyan! No matter how many times you change clothes, you're still a frog. So they're teasing him. It's been so long since we've seen Carry On. But he's still Carry On. Wait, what? Chapter 2, Karaoke. And so all his buddies are there. So look, alright, so the 3 buddies are here. Let me just make sure it's 3. I mean, it seems like there's more on the table. Because I gotta go back to chapter 1 and see how many of them were there. So it seems like they're all still connected. They all still speak to each other. But then who is this friend guy? What are you staring at? Are you that jealous I found such a beautiful bride? And they're all cheesing. Kenji, you guys are getting old now. You gotta get yourself settled down. Find a woman already. Yeah. You don't want to be the rotten egg. Haha. I feel sorry for that woman. She's gonna lay a huge mound of tadpoles. Is he finally gonna start his frog empire? Oh man, I can't believe you. I can't believe you remember that game. Evil Empire. The Frog Empire. 1968, we're going back, what, 11 years? Alright, we'll never give this world over to the Frog Empire. Justice, Ninja Squad, split up. Roger. Where are you hiding, Frog Empire? Over there. These kids are playing with guns. It kind of looks like a real gun, too. Over there. Pew. Ribbit, ribbit. The Frog Empire. That's far enough, Ninja Squad. Ribbit, ribbit. Click. Oh no, out of bullets. Yikes. Die, ninja. Ow. Stop carrying on, that hurts. It's probably BB guns. If you get hit, you're dead, remember? Follow the rules. Say, I'm dead. 10 times. Okay, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. And he keeps repeating it. I'm alive again. We, the Ninja Squad, will protect the world from evil. Yeah. What are you doing, Kenji? It's not great food, but you don't want to waste a wedding banquet. I'm thinking of a speech to represent all of his friends. You should have thought of it at home. It was a mistake to make me do this. Moncham's overseas. We can't get in touch with Ocho. You gotta do it, Kenji. Don't sweat it too much. It's just Carry-On's wedding. Psh, easy for you to say. Oh, by the way, do you guys remember this? Huh? Scribble Scribble. This symbol. Huh? Something from years ago. Kenji-chan, huh? Oh no. Grandma Okiku from the funeral home. What do you think about this girl, huh? She's got huge breasts. Huge breasts? Yeah. Maybe you can't tell from the picture. Her jugs are enormous. I checked them out myself. What about her enormous jugs, says the grandma. I'm talking about marriage proposal. Even the little frog from Soba Shop got a wife. You'll be the last one, unhitched and over 30 in the shopping district. I've been setting people up in town for 50 years now. Who asked you to? You keep your smart mouth shut. Leave it to me. However, alright, so she's trying to set Kenji up with the marriage. Do something about that baby. Wait, do something about that baby your sister gave you. I can't set you up when you got that thing on your back. You'll let the big boobs get away. Mind your own business. What? I'm gonna take care of Kana. I'll do it until my sister comes back. But what about these giant tits? There are millions of giant tits out there, but there's only one Kana. And I'm the only one who can take care of her. Which one? I mean, you could take care of the baby and deal with the giant tits at the same time. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, you got the Tamago Boro. Right again. Where's Kenji-chan today? Carry-on's wedding. Oh, from the soba shop? Isn't it about time the Kenji-chan too? Which one? I don't care. I know he'll just skip out and leave his old mother behind someday. Oh, you got it again. Amazing, Kana-chan. Since she's got good intuition, not just good, she got it right 10 times out of 10. Boo. And so therefore, our dream when we were children was being to protect the world from evil. And as you see us now, oh man, Kenji's awful. But this symbol, you remember it, don't you, Kinchan? I don't know. I've seen it before. Try to remember, Maru. Wait, so it seems like they all forgot. Maybe now, Carry-on-kun can now protect the peace of his household or the neighborhood. What is it? You are dead. Huh? What do you mean, friend? Whoa, what's going on right now? You are dead. Close your eyes. Yes, I understand, friend. Repeat 10 times. I am dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Now, what can you see? I see light. Hey there, Chao-san. Oh, Yama-san? Chao-san. You're working that case of missing professor, right? That's right. Professor Shikishima. Ochanomizu School of Engineering. I'm working on that student in Yatsui who died yesterday. Oh yeah. We went down pretty ugly, didn't we? All the blood ran out of his body. Yeah. But that student attended Ochanomizu Engineering. Oh. As a student, Professor Shikishima? Something smells about this. It certainly does. We've been waiting, Licka boy. Way to go, Kenji. Protecting the world from evil was my dream. I swore that I would never sing karaoke. Stop the season in the sun. I'm fine like this. My life is just fine. Now we go to chapter 3. Alright, so now we're in chapter 3. So scary. Space aliens attack Earth. They begin their invasion with terrible destructive power. The downfall of humanity. I doubt this will happen. I'll fight. An explosion on the sun raises the Earth's temperature. The North Pole melts, covering all land with water. Humanity perishes. That could happen? The North Pole can't melt that easily. Ice melts fast, especially in summer. Well, I'll fight. The this is very small. The American-Soviet conflict escalates into World War III. Atomic and hydrogen bombs fly above clouds of death hang over the land, and humanity meets its end. Oh crap, that's bad. I said I'll fight, and that means I'll fight. A giant meteorite strikes, throwing off the Earth's gravity. The last day for humanity is here. I'll fight no matter what. So is this just like fiction in them? Are they just like recreating this story when they were kids? This is in 1969. What? How are you gonna fight, Kenji? Against an atomic bomb or a meteorite? Well, you see, I'll fight. Yeah, but how? We're kids now, but when we're adults, right, Acho? Stay tuned. You listening? The English radio again? Oh, wait. Okay, so I think I'm figuring this out. So he said, right, Acho. So Yeah, Acho in chapter 1 was the kid who created the symbol. It's this kid with like the spiky hair in the front bangs. So Kenji always had the hat. Alright. So I mistook this whole scenario from the beginning. So it was not Kenji who drew the symbol. It's this kid named Acho. Okay. You listening to English radio again? We're gonna keep on. It's FEN. I don't care if it's FEN or hen or whatever. I can't tell what they're saying. This is Far East Network. Turn it to Seryuki popular songs. Let's listen to group sounds. My neighbor, Nakamura, always listens to FEN. I bet he doesn't understand it either. Know what he told me? Something amazing happened in America this summer. What? What amazing thing? There were almost 500,000 people at a concert, says Acho. 500,000? What did 500,000 people do at this concert? Bonadori? No? It's rock. Love and peace. I'm gonna read Shonen Jump. Me first. I don't get it. 500,000 people at a concert? Says Kenji. That sounds terrible. It's the Rolling Stones. Oh, I know, Rolling Stone. That was a rival special attack in Manual 1. No. It's Jumping Jack Flash. I never heard of that attack. At the time I first heard it, I had no idea. What was supposed to be so good about it? He's playing the guitar. Alright, so 3 years later, we're seeing, wait, so is this Kenji or Acho? Because he has the spiked hair in the front, so I'm assuming it's this Acho kid or whatever. And it seems like what they're trying to signal is this Acho kid is friend. He's the one that created the symbol. He says it's a symbol of their friendship. He's a little bit standoffish. Like right here, Kenji was talking, and then he was like, right, Acho? Acho has his back turned against them as we're all speaking. He's listening to the radio. Alright, so I'm going to keep reading. Alright, so 3 years later, he's playing the guitar. Stop acting stupid and start cleaning, Kenji. Oh, Kenji. So this is Kenji. Yeah. I'll tell the teacher. Yeah. And she's laughing. Guitar. Buy me a guitar. What are you gonna play? Songs in a bar? We run a liquor store. All you have to do is deliver it. Please, buy me a guitar. Stop being foolish and go deliver. I saved up 4 months of allowance and I finally bought a 4,000 yen guitar from the pawn shop. With this, I was invincible. Yamaguchi? You bought a guitar? Yeah. You were always practicing with the broom. Yeah. Play something. Oh, maybe. I suppose you wouldn't know Jumpin' Jack Flash running around on the track and field team like that. Oh, you can play the Rolling Stones? You know them, Yamaguchi? Yeah. They're the basics. Play it. Yeah. Maybe next time. What's so funny? You'll get better if you practice until your finger tips get hard and smooth. And there are different types of guitars. Types. You probably couldn't buy an electric because they're expensive. But if you were going to play Jumping Jack Flash, wouldn't you normally use a folk guitar? A guitar is a guitar. That's a classic guitar. I had no idea that there were different kinds of guitars. I sat alone, mournfully playing my 4,000 yen guitar until nightfall. Chika Chika, 1979. Ain't nobody who plays Jumpin' Jack Flash no more. Hey Spider. Kenji. Aren't you gonna come to fourth period economic theory? Nah, I'm cool. You're gonna lose your credits. Nah, I'm cool. So, Spider. You gonna make your major label debut soon? Yeah. That band's worthless. What? It's the best. Flying Spiders? There ain't no good guitars. Maybe guys that can play like Keith Richards or Mick Taylor. Nope, ain't nobody around. Kenji, yeah? Listen. Why you playing in a band? Why? Well, I don't know. 500,000 people may be too much for me, but I think it would be the greatest if I could play for a full house at the Budokan. You being serious when you say that? Nah, not at all. Full house at the Budoka. I guess I could try that. And 3 years later, Spider played for a full house at the Budoka. Voila. 1997. I sang karaoke again. I even sang Gatchaman 3 times. And he's there laying down next to the baby, his sister's baby. My fingertips used to be hard and smooth years ago, Kana. Boom. Shh. He's sweeping. Kenji-kun. Hey, Yamaguchi. I told you, it's Miura now. So, you're raising your sister's baby. Must be hard. It's not too bad. How many is that for you? This is my third. The eldest is already in school. Say hi to your husband for me. You should hurry up and find someone too, Kenji-kun. Playing the guitar. Kenji-kun. Are you still? I don't know where it went. Look at the fingers on my left hand. They're all soft and squishy. I have a very terrible announcement to make to all of you today. Wait, in the same hand gesture that Kenji is making, friend is making. The world is coming to an end very, very soon. But everyone here with me will be saved. Friend. This man is running a cult, bro. Alright, I'm gonna get to chapter 4. I'm gonna read it right now. I don't know if this is gonna be a part of the first video, but no matter what, I'm gonna break it down, maybe in 3s or 4s. But I'm gonna get into chapter 4 right now. Alright, so I'm back. I'm gonna continue on to chapter 4. I stopped at chapter 3. I was gonna stop there for today, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna continue. This is so good so far. I went to go get some coffee, and so far I'm wondering. So I need to confirm if in chapter 1 that girl that woke up to the monster, is that the mother of the kid that Kenji's taking care of? I don't think that's confirmed yet. I probably have to go back to chapter 1 to see, but it's looking like that girl is Kenji's sister, the one that gave birth to the kid that he's taking care of. And then also like that monster that appeared, like does that have any connections with this friend dude? And like so far it's pretty obvious. I don't know, there could be a twist. Sometimes it could be too obvious sometimes, where it makes you want to think that Ocho is the friend guy, but in reality it's not him. But I don't know, it kind of seems like Ocho is his friend dude. But let's get into it. Chapter 4. Kenji, did you finally wake up to a diet and start running, Maruo? That's not it. Did you see the newspaper? No. Bro, this shit that pops up. No reading in store. Buy it first. Just shut up and look at this. Donkey? Industrial high school instructor commits suicide, jumps from school rooftop. No way this friend guy is another Johan that's manipulating these people to kill others and kill himself. Industrial high school instructor commits suicide. Has died. Donkey has died. His name was Donkey. Why the hell would y'all give him that name? Alright, Donkey's house was a shanty. Kids are running around barefoot. It's a shanty, they said. Alright? I still don't know how all these brothers and sisters lived together in that place. Donkey's mother was endlessly doing laundry. Wash and wash and wash. But she could never catch up. Donkey's towel was a snot towel. Yeah. Oh, and there it is. Yambu's dreadful explosive 16-man kick. Can he stand? Can Donkey stand? Uh-oh. Yambu goes ahead with his killer figure 4 leg lock. Ow! Now, can proper pro wrestling truly win a match? Tag team Tamabo. Go! Snot falling from his nose. Yeah! Bro, this man is getting suplexed. And this is the end. Mabu's hellish special attack, the Canadian backbreaker. Donkey was the eternal pro wrestling sparring partner. And for the most evil twins in history, Yambu and Mabu. At that time, you were nobody if you didn't have a bike. Let's get some popsicles. Race you to Gigi Baba. You're on. Gigi Baba. Old man, old woman was a candy store that served as a public meeting place of sorts for us. Nobody knew its real name. We called it Gigi Baba, but the Gigi died years ago, so only the Baba was left. Yeah, Gigi Baba has the best popsicles, even though you never win the get one free game. Huh? And there comes Donkey. Oh no, it's Donkey. Hey, let's get out of here. He's gonna throw his snot towel at us. Hey! They're running off. And he's chasing after them. Donkey's speed was unbelievable when he took his shoes off. Do not go to the gravel pit without adults. About the same time, the summer vacation, the school sent out this letter. The gravel pit was a leftover gravel mining operation that had filled up the rain water turned into pond. It was an extremely dangerous place. This is the worst place for bicycles. Hey, Yoshitsune, you really saw it, right? I didn't see it. Yoshida's friend saw it. Yoshida's friend saw it. He said he saw huge splashes in the gravel pit. I knew it was there. The giant snakefish. Are you sure, Kenji? Just watch, I'll catch it. What are you doing, Yoshitsune? Come on. Bro, they're calling him Yoshitsune? I'll watch from here. It's okay. Come on, you chicken. It's not coming at all. Is it really in there? Everyone says it is. It has to be. We'll be heroes if we catch the snakefish in the gravel pit. How big did Yoshida's friend how big did Yoshida's friend say it was? Why do they go friend? Like about 2 meters. It could eat you. Then comes Donkey. What do you want? Are you gonna steal our bikes? Donkey? Go away, Donkey. Guard the bikes. Yoshitsune. We'll watch spots with you. We'll switch spots with you. And he slips off. What are you doing? Get up, Maru. I can't get up. Huh? And they're falling. What's wrong? We're getting sucked in. We can't get out. What am I supposed to do? Hurry, someone. Call someone, quick. But there's nobody. I know. I'll go over to that shack and get a grown-up. What are you doing? Hurry up. Damn, that boy's fast. Donkey speeds off. He's so fast. Hurry. Why'd you come back alone? Go call a grown-up. Nobody was there. I brought a rope, says Donkey. They tie it to the stick. Grab onto this. It's not long enough. Damn, bro. Donkey got the skills. He ties it up. He throws it. Donkey's towel was a snot towel. Grabs onto the snot towel for extra grip. Thanks a bunch, Donkey. Wipe your nose, Donkey. And he laughs it off. Haha. Ever since that day, we stopped riding bikes and decided to run along with Donkey. Mama, I'm going to Donkey's wake. What's a wake? Mama, I'm going to Donkey's wake? What the hell's a wake? He puts on his shoes. There's a letter on the ground. It was from Donkey himself. It's been quite a while since we've talked, Kenji. How are you? I'm doing fine. Please forgive me for sending you a letter out of the blue like this. Did you remember the signal? Wait, so was Donkey there when Ocho created the signal? Fuck, bro, I'm gonna have to keep going back. I'm going back to chapter, I think it was 1, right? Go to chapter 1, scroll down real quick just to see, just to make sure. Because, you know, what if it's Donkey? Like, imagine if Donkey wasn't even there. Like, he wasn't even a part of the creation of the signal. And he's like, and he's this friend guy. Look, it seems like he's not even there. Unless he's the kid with the hat. No. Donkey was not there. Yeah, because it was after the twin bullies appeared. And that's where the Ocho kid came up with, I think that's his name, Otto, something like that. He said, look, anyone who knows this symbol is a true friend, a true friend. Donkey was not there. So the plot thickens. We are back for more 20th Century Boys. Chapter 4 was where I left off, so we're going to get into Chapter 5. And boy, Chapter 4 was amazing. So we got introduced to a childhood friend of Kenji and Maruo, this guy named Donkey. And so they got the news that he died, right? And then we got his backstory where, you know, he got bullied by those two twins that they hated. And he ended up saving their lives when they fell into this lake. And then we came back to the present at the end of the chapter, right? And so Kenji was prepared to go to his wake, which is like a funeral apparently. I didn't know that. And he got this letter from him saying, do you remember this symbol? So like in the beginning of the chapter, he was announced to be dead. And then he received this letter. Was this like a letter that he got before being killed or committing suicide, whatever it was? Or is this like a letter in a way saying that he's actually still alive? Because I mean, so far, I'm speculating that the person that could be friend is the new character that got introduced, Donkey, or it could be their childhood friend, which we don't know much about, Ocho. Alright, so we're on chapter 5. Let's get straight into it. Everybody's wearing a tux, all black attire. That's pretty weird. What is? Says Kenji. You know, Donkey's brother. Way back when, you could still tell all of them apart, remember? But now that they're grown up, you can't tell. Which one's Donkey number 2? Which one's Donkey number 4? Oh yeah, because he did have a lot of brothers. They were all poor. Don't get caught up in dumb crap like that. Where's Donkey's wife? It's pretty obvious. Over there. And she's tearing up. And with such a small child, how could he commit suicide? It was suicide. I forgot. And you know, actually, it was most likely friend. Please forgive me for sending you a letter out of the blue like this. Do you remember this symbol? Wait, so who's saying this to Kenji? Come on, Kenji. Let's go. Burn some incense. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, so he's remembering back when he got the letter. I thought somebody in the funeral told him this. But alright, he's remembering back when he got the letter. They're praying. Chapter 5. Night of the Science Room. We got a man eating. Would you like some beer? Your Holiness. Oh, yes, thank you. A very good wake this is. Plenty of tears. The deceased himself must be pleased. Chomp chomp. Look at him. Stuff his face, dirty old priest. Right? Hey! Come on, eat up. Eat up, it's free. What do you mean, come on? This is a wake. Don't shout so loud. I think something is seriously wrong with you. What? Like you said, this is a wake. So I don't want to cause any trouble, but I got this letter. Yo, Kenji, you getting slapped? Long time no see, you dumbass. Wait, long time no see. You look as dumb as ever. These can't be the twins, right? Hey, Manchan, what's up? Weren't you overseas? Kuryon's here too. I came back home for a bit the day before yesterday, and then I get this news about Donkey. Shit, why the hell did he kill himself like that? What a moron. Didn't anybody try to talk to him? All we ever did was exchange New Year's cards. The last time I actually saw him was college graduation. What was the cause? You think maybe he had some problems? You think maybe he has some problem students? Look, his pupils from high school are here. He's their teacher. You'd think they could at least shed a tear or two. If he had any problems, he could have asked us for help. What a jerk. Was he still getting picked on as a teacher? If he was going to kill himself because of that, he could have done it in elementary school. Yeah, he really was bullied a lot. Didn't you bully him too, Kuryon? Not that much. I only did stuff like hide his underwear when we were at the pool so he'd run around naked. I'd call that bullying. I just can't imagine Donkey committing suicide. Hey guys. Come on, Kenji, have a drink. Nah, I'm fine. But anyways, shut up and drink. This is a farewell to Donkey. Yeah, okay. Right? To Donkey. And they cheers up. Ha. Suicide by jumping. Oh yeah, I remember that other time Donkey jumped. Hey, carry on. Don't talk about stuff like that. No, he did jump. I think it was 6th grade. Yeah, when he saw the ghost. Ghost? You mean the mansion on the hanging hill? That was the 5th grade, remember? This is something different. Oh yeah, you guys weren't there. Who else was with us? Kanji was there, and someone else. Who was it? Whoa. So what do you mean? Donkey jumped? Wait, so the guy that they're questioning, who was it? Huh. So what do you mean, Donkey jumped? You remember Katsumata-kun? Yeah. That guy who just died all of a sudden. That's right, Katsumata-kun. Was the guy who loved science experiments. He died the day before we were gonna dissect some carp. Oh, I remember now. He was angry that he missed the chance. So he turned into a ghost and he appears in the science room every night dissecting. It was my turn to watch the aquarium that day. But he went home first and then realized he forgot to turn on that bubbly air pump thing. If all the fish died, the teacher would have my head on a platter, you know? But I didn't have the courage to go back into the science room at night by myself. Because Katsumata-kun would be there, dissecting his carp. So I called everyone. And Donkey was with us. I can't do this. Yeah, I can't go into the science room at this time of night. We were all scared shitless, except there's no such thing as ghosts, says Donkey. Please, Donkey, go press the switch. Please. Okay. Donkey didn't believe in ghosts at all. I guess he was just a man of science after all. Seeing that became an industrial school teacher and all. We kept lookout for him, watching the second floor science room window from below. And he walks in, turns around. Who's there? Looks back forward, straight path, runs, shuffle, and so Donkey went into the science room and pressed the switch for the aquarium. Click. But right after that, he saw something. And then the window opens, the kids are looking up. You see Donkey flying out. He lands on his feet. Donkey saw something, and he jumped straight out of the second story window. Ghost, and all of them run off. I wonder what it was that Donkey saw, so they didn't have a conversation with him after this? I asked him, but he didn't want to say. You know what I think? Maybe Donkey thought he could jump again this time and come out alright, bro. Just like how he was fine when he jumped out of the second story window before. But he thought he could do it from the roof this time. Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, gotta be it. Alright, so that's how they want to remember it, huh? But it's way deeper than that. Because you know this friend dude is involved. What Donkey saw that time was something I would discover later. But once I did, the situation was already past the point of no return. And that's the narrator saying that. The narrator is Kenji. Damn. So, I mean, obviously we're going to find out soon. But who knows? Because this shit is like 240 something chapters. But alright, let's get into chapter 6. Ma-kun, come out of your room this minute, Ma-kun. What the hell? This man doing JoJo poses. Ma-kun. Oh, be quiet already. You just ruined my morning healing aerobics. Ma-kun. And he's putting on his pants. You don't understand. You just don't understand. You people don't even understand that you don't understand. Fools just can't comprehend it. Not that I think they'd ever try to. Time to listen to my healing CD. And the cover is the cover of friendship. Shaka shaka shini naka naka. Ma-kun. Bro, this man has posters everywhere with the symbol of friendship. What the hell? I'm being healed. No way. This man is possessed. Friend. And is this Ma-kun? Yeah, this is Ma-kun. Same here. Alright. Friend. What is true meaning of healing? That is a good question. It is to be with me. That is what it means to be healed. And, okay, I assume these symbols in the background are clap noises. Friend, where do we come from? That is a good question. Close your eyes. There's a field around you. There's our fortress. The secret hideaway we made with grass. That is our secret base. That is where we held hands. Now, let us hold hands. And they hold hands as they kneel in front of Friend sitting down. Yo, Friend looks like a giant. I don't know if it's just this panel, but he looks like a giant. That is where we made a pact to protect the world from evil. I am Collins. Huh? I am Collins? Question marks? From my position in the moon's orbit, I watch Armstrong and Aldrin land and walk on the surface. And they're confused, just as I am. I was so close to the ground of the moon, and yet I return without having trod upon it. I am Collins. Huh? Friend is crying? And he's crying. I don't know what to make of this. Okay. July 20th, 1969. Pardon me. I'm sorry, we're closed for the oh, Kenji? So we see young Kenji? We get a lot of flashbacks in this manga. Like every chapter so far, it seems like we've gotten a flashback of when Kenji was younger. This boy is your friend, isn't he? Oh, we're back with Donkey. Donkey came to my house on the first evening of summer vacation. Let me watch your TV. Apparently, Donkey didn't have one at his house. My sister had holed herself up in her room already, and my father had begun his daily siesta. Zzz. Is he sleeping? But we kept on watching TV. That's enough, you two. Slam. Staring at it isn't going to make anything happen. Forget about it. But she didn't understand. We had to watch it. What the hell is going on? The TV won't even turn on. Captain Armstrong, Major Aldrin, Lieutenant Collins. These three astronauts landed on the face of the moon in their Apollo 11. Humanity would take its very first step on the moon. But there was no progress at all. The jumbled, noisy static simply went on and on. This is a transmission from Kennedy Space Center. ER. The current status of the landing craft is that, in the droning, repetitive interpreter's voice only encouraged the Sandman to attack without mercy. And so I made a safe landing on the Tatam mat. Yo. Hey, hiya. Man, Apollo 11 was totally dumb. Yeah. I watched until 4 in the morning, but nothing happened. I was up till 5. I'm gonna pop in a Velo to watch this, to continue reading this freakness. I was up until 5. So what happened after all? Did they land? Don't ask me. But I think Donkey kept watching. Donkey came to your house? First he said, let's go play. But then he spent the whole time sitting there. Donkey! Yeah! Woo! He's excited. Donkey! Wait, Donkey, what's going on? This is one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind. So he's motivated. Huh? Let's put our own flag on the moon. Damn, bro. I don't know. Out of all the kids, Donkey is my favorite, so why did he have to die? Huh? On July 20th, 1969, Japan. Time, July 1st, 11:56:20 a.m. Man finally stood upon the moon. Okay. I'm gonna go to the moon too, says Donkey. And he's running off somewhere, who knows where. What's up with him? You know? It was nice for Armstrong and Aldrin that they got to walk on the moon. But I feel so sorry for the one who had to stay in the ship. Lieutenant Collins? Wait, what? Who is this? 1997. It's been quite a while since we've talked, Kenji-kun. How are you? I'm doing fine. Please forgive me for sending you a letter out of the blue like this. So we're getting to the letter. Wait, so who's this girl reading this in front of Kenji? Do you remember this symbol? It was so far in the past. But that's the thing, like Donkey wasn't even there when Ocho created this symbol. I mean, unless they later on presented it to him later on, but like at the moment when it was the four of them, it was Ocho, Kenji, the fat guy Maru, and then the fourth guy. Donkey was not there. Okay, let me get back to where I was. It was so far in the past. I suppose you've forgotten all about it. I'd like a chance to take some time and discuss this with you in full. This is all for today. I'll contact you again. Wait, what? Okay, so this is Donkey's wife. And my husband sent you this letter? Yes. Was Donkey? Oh, I mean, Donkey is the name we used to call your husband by. Was there anything that seemed to be troubling him? My husband was never one to tell me about his work, but he said a former student of his has some kind of problem. Former student? He was supposed to be a top class student, good enough to go to Ochanomizu University. Masao-kun, or something like that his parents came to talk to us, saying that he had been getting involved with some horrible friend or something. Ma'am, I can't believe someone who would say, I'll contact you again, would end his own life, says Kenji. Donkey. He must have been still watching the moon with that. Yes, you see the telescope? Oh my. Oh wait, on my way home, the full round moon hung in the sky. Donkey wanted to go to the moon. Let's put our own flag on the moon. I don't know what kind of flag it was that Donkey wanted to put there. I wonder if that original flag from 1969 is still on the moon that Donkey dreamed of. Bro, I see what people are talking about, where this manga, chapter after chapter, just leaves you with more questions. So good so far. It just makes you want to keep reading. And we're going back to the backstory of Donkey. Donkey. Always barefoot Donkey. Donkey. I could never run like you did. Chapter 7, Softball. Ochanomizu Engineering. Masao. Yes? Surname? I don't really know. Well then, there's no way I can look for him. I was told he graduated from, these names, Masu Shashiyama High School before attending his college. He was supposed to be a top class student, good enough to go to Ochanomizu. So they're talking about the student that got involved with Friend, the student of Donkey. He had been getting involved with some horrible friend. Industrial high school instructor commits suicide, jumps from school rooftop. Donkey. Musashi Yama, industrial high school. Yes. And what is your relationship to him? For what reason are you looking for this Masao-kun? Well, he took care of this baby for me. Took care? Yeah. We want to at least thank Masao-kun for taking care of you for so long, right, Kana? Musasiyama Industrial High School. Yes. We have a student named Tamura Masao. That's him. Where can I go meet him? I wouldn't know that. What about classes or clubs? Oh, Shikishima's class. Whose class? Professor Shikishima. Is Shikishima the one who's missing? So you know. Well, they're gone. The entire family. And he's looking at the symbol. It's been quite a while since we've talked, Kenji-kun. Do you remember this symbol? What the hell is going on? Says Kenji. Hey, could you tell me where that class is held? Building 12. Oh, but they're not there, as you can probably guess. Actually, I do know where they are at. Where? The field. Field? So they're playing baseball. Nice hit. Second. Alright, 1 out. Runners are on first and second. The game-winning runner is on base. Pardon me. I told you. Tamura Masao hasn't been coming here for a while now. Well then, could you give me an address or come on, hit it? They're not paying attention to him. Could you please tell me Masao-kun's address? Oh, shut up already. We're done to the wire here. We're about to beat our softball tournament's rival, Kabuto Seminar. Do you suppose we could really graduate just doing this? If we can't get work, it's Professor Shikishama's fault. There's a hole in right. Come on, bust one for me. And this man is wearing the friend symbol shirt. Bro, I'm putting myself in Kenji's shoes. I am freaked out, bro. The symbol that my friend created, which they haven't even explained where he's at right now. This Ocho guy that created the symbol, they haven't even explained yet where he is at, or if they're still keeping in touch with him. All we know is that he's the one that created the symbol of friendship, and as you can tell, he now knows from Donkey's wife that their student got involved with this friend guy, and he's seeing this symbol everywhere. I mean, put yourself in his shoes. If I was Kenji, I would just straight up be assuming that this friend guy is Ocho. And then he's seeing the shirt, he's spooked. Hey, those t-shirts. Yeah, and everybody's celebrating. And everybody's wearing it. Yes, tie game. One more run. What's up with you guys? What? Those t-shirts. They all have the same symbol on them. Oh, this? We bought them off Masao. From Masao? Bought them? More like he forced us to buy them. They were really cheap. 980 yen a pop. In place of actual uniforms. What is that symbol, huh? What, this? Something Masao was into. Or a company logo. Wasn't it some weirdo seminar? You mean like a cult? It was some kind of organization that's for sure. He was always going on about this friend of his. Haha. What if they were planning world domination? Yeah, shocker, and they're just joking, of course. Rider kick. Hey, something's wrong with your third base runner. He's on the ground holding his shin. Ow, I think I twisted my ankle when I slid into the base. Oh no, our game-winning runner. A pitch runner. But we only have 9 players. What? And they're pointing at him. Pitch runner on third. This dude here. Oh, what the hell are you talking about? Why the hell should I do that for you? And the baby's on his back, so he's just gonna play with the baby on his back. Please, man. You might be able to beat our rivals, Kabuto's class. Hold on to this baby. Okay, Kana. Just watch your Uncle Kenji kick some ass. Da! Who? You're just a pitch runner, man. You don't have to be so into it. Huh? And the shoes are taken off. Hold on. Why taking your shoes off? When I was a kid, one of my friends told me, running barefoot is faster. He has his foot on the base. That's right, donkey. And does he hit it? Oh, no dribbler. And he's running off. I don't know shit about baseball, so I don't even know what a no dribbler is. Here I go, donkey, and he's running off. Friend. So we're going back to friend. The list is prepared. I see. And he's looking at this list that he's being handed. This person and this person must be purified. I understand. For these ones, a purification involving full body blood drainage would be nice. Bro, how are you draining their blood? We saw that like in chapter 1 or 2. And he's running off just like Donkey. He slides in. You're out. Donkey, I knew it. What are you doing? You didn't have to rampage like that. I just can't run like you. And that is the end of chapter 7. I think that's where I'm going to leave it off. Bro. Chapter 7, I still got a long way to go. So far, it is so good. So good. I'm liking Kenji as a character. He's the main character. And I'm pretty sure his friend group is going to stick along. We got Maruo, the fat guy. Donkey, which is dead. But who knows if he's dead? I mean, they're saying that he committed suicide. He sent them this letter. I mean, the letter might have been before dying. But the letter was sent to him like in a way where he's like trying to warn him. Like, why would he send him that letter? Like, do you remember this symbol, the symbol of friendship, right before his death? Very interesting. And that's where it ends. Alright, I'll be back for chapter 8. Alright, and so we continue on to chapter 8. It's been a day since my last read through. Yesterday I read 1 through 7. And today, for right now, I'm going to read 3 more. Because I think I'm going to drop the first video. I think I'm going to drop them by 10s. At first, like when I started this, I was like, I'm going to drop them by 3. But that's going to be a lot of videos. I'm going to just drop them by 10s. So let's go on to chapter 8. Alright, we're on chapter 8. Shin. Shiki Shin. Ah, yes. The healing CD is so wonderful. I feel healed. He's going into a bag with the symbols. People that can't understand this feeling will never understand. Not that I care whether or not they do. Oh, that's right. An extra pair of briefs would be prudent. Yes, yes, yes. All I have left to take with me is... And he's opening a drawer. This. And he pulls out a knife. Dig a hole. Makun. Where are you going, Makun? And he's off. Tamura Masao-kun, right? Oh. So is that the guy that he was looking for? Is that the guy that Kenji was looking for? Because he was looking for the student, which was the student of Donkey. And then he's now like a student of this teacher that went missing several chapters ago. Alright. Wait a second. Bro, why does he... Everywhere that he goes, he has the baby behind him. Alright, I want to ask you about Donkey. No. I want to ask you about Kido-sensei. You were a pupil of Kido-sensei at the Mushashiyama High School, right? I want to ask you something about his suicide. I said wait. Donkey's not the type of guy who'd commit suicide. I want to know what happened to him. He's grabbing onto his shoulder. Ugh. And then he turns around. If you want to know, open your heart. If you want to know, and trust your heart. If you want to know your heart needs a hop, skip, jump. If you want to know, take your bath properly. If you want to know, brush your teeth. What are you on? If you want to know, become a friend. ... Kenji is confused. He's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Hey, bro, you can't just let him run away. Alright, so do you know what this is? Tell me what this symbol means. If you've reached that symbol, there's only one more step. One more step to friend. This is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Huh? And he walks off as he's showing him the symbol. So you're just gonna let him walk off? I mean, let me see. Putting myself in Kenji's position right now, would I tell this guy that, alright, so when I was a kid, me and these three other friends of mine, one of them named Acho, he created the symbol. Like, if you're Kenji at this point, do you bring up Acho? Because he hasn't brought it up yet. He hasn't brought it up to Donkey's wife. Huh. Kenji. Are you drinking, Kenji? Why ain't you drinking? Why ain't you drinking at a bar? It's a bar. Eat this fish, man. Arabeski Greenland, it's good. No, guys. I told you, this symbol. Are you still fussing over that? We don't remember. Come on, eat up. So they don't remember. That's odd. Donkey sent me a letter talking about this thing. You guys have to remember something about this symbol. Think. So it kind of seems like Kenji doesn't even remember that it was Acho that created the symbol. Huh. Shut up already. We are all here to celebrate celebrate with Manchan before he gets shipped back to Dusseldorf tomorrow. It was a Dusseldorf in Monster. Shipped back. So it seems like they're in where's Dusseldorf again? Was that in Germany? This is the symbol of some kind of organization, like a secret society or something. And they're looking at him clueless. Seems like they're all laughing now. Oh man, I haven't heard the words secret society in a long time. Yeah, we had our own secret society when we were kids. And our hideout was the fort we made in that field. The mosquitoes were terrible. We brought a radio and manga in there. So they remember all this, but they don't remember Acho creating the symbol. And all those nude photos. Who the hell brought those in? Ha 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 ha. Ah. What? What's up, Manchan? We buried something. What did we bury? No. I swear we did. You remember, Kenji? What? So Kenji at this point has already started drinking. He's like, fuck this. These guys are losing it. I'm gonna start drinking. We buried something. That field was gonna turn into a bowling alley. So we were chased out. That's right, we did. We packed all that he had there into something, and we packed all that we had there into something, and huh? What you talking about? We did that? Do you remember, Kenji? Not a thing. No, we did. I swear we did. If you think I'm lying, then let's go there and see right now. Hold on a moment, Manchan. If that place is a bowling alley now, then we can't. I'll go by myself then. At least do it after we eat the fish. Huh, what's this building? Yeah, it's a fitness club. The Matsunoya Bathhouse. We went out of business years ago. The Matsunoya Bathhouse turned into this. The Matsunoya lady would always throw hot water on us when we try to peep into the women's bath. No peeping anymore. Cause you transferred in middle school, Manchan. Now that you think about it, this town really had changed. And this place used to be a porno theater. It turned into the Gentleman's Hill. So the porno theater's a suit store. I wanted to go in there just once. We did in high school, right, Kenji? What do you watch, Maro? The Apartment Wife series? This is it. Can't be. It's the place, all right. This is where our field used to be. See, whatever we buried here is long gone. Let's go back and drink. Wait. The tree. The tree's still here. We buried it under the tree. And they're scraping. Come on, cut it out. The people in the apartments are gonna wake up. You're too old for this. Damn it. I know it was around here. This is someone else's property. No. If you want to get down to it, our base was here first. Hey, not you too, Kenji. Come on, guys. Sheesh. That stupid son of mine. What is he doing? Leaving the store in Kana with me? The morning paper's already here. Oh my. Another act of violence. Popular religious sect founder stabbed to death, and so another body drops. They're at the Tokyo Dome, the famous Tokyo Dome. This is purification. Killer appears to be a student with glasses and a shaved head. Alright. So it's the kid from earlier. Currently at large. I knew it wasn't here. We buried that thing so long ago. Shit, no luck then. Hey, I found something. And there's the symbol. That's where the chapter ends. So, I mean, this guy knew the whole time, right? He was like, okay, we buried something. He didn't want to bring it up to them. So what, did he just remember that they buried something when they were kids? And he was like, shit, we buried something when we were kids. What was it that we buried? And so now he found out. And so the symbol, but it's like a box. Like there's something in there. Alright, we're going to chapter 9. Apartment wives, New Year's, lovemaking, licentious, lascivious ladies. Chapter 9. A message. Apartment wives, New Year, lovemaking. For some reason, this poster had been stuck up on the fence near our childhood meeting place, the candy store, Gigi Baba. So we're going to a flashback. Lise Licken. What? Lisen Tashi. I don't know what the hell they're saying. Alright, I'm gonna just Lisen Tashi. What a Lisen Tashi. I'm butchering this shit. Anyways, it's 30 anyways. It was a lesson in kanji reading. Ah. What should we do? I don't know. Here. No, don't give it to me. What? You hold it. And they run off. Bowling alley, future site, no trespassing. One day, the field with our secret base was ours no longer. Did everybody bring something? Says Kenji. On this day, We are gathered here to remember the joyful occasion of being chased out of our base. Not joyful. You're supposed to say unfortunate. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate. We know it's unfortunate. Keep going. Our secret base was once on this location. It still is. It's all dried up though. No, listen. This place is going to turn into a bowling alley. So our secret base will disappear. Just listen up. Just shut up and listen. Where was I? I can't do this. You do it, Manchan. I'm lousy at these things. It was your idea, Kenji. Go on. Okay. Anyways, we are on the verge of doing something extremely important. The things we bury now, at the root of this tree, will be a message to our future selves. When we are cool grown-ups. Message. Right. A message. And we as boys right now will send something to the future to see if what we thought was right. Our predictions. Oh, that's actually a cool thing to do. Yes, predictions. When we open this container as adults, hey, everybody, so how the hell did they forget this? And that kid, the person that was a part of the group that remembered this while they were at the bar, he only remembered it once Kenji brought up the symbol. So they would have forgotten it if Kenji never brought up the symbol. Alright, so hey everybody. Oh no, not another interruption. I was just getting to the good part. Donkey. Okay, so the whole time I was thinking, like, in the flashback, we never got to see Donkey see the symbol. So this is when he first saw the symbol. Okay. Just in time. Here, I made this. Okay, so he's bringing something. 1997, we're back in the present. Wait, now quickly let me go back to, because, let me see. So it's just the three of them. It's just the three of them, and Acho is missing. The person who created the symbol is not there. It's just Kenji, Maruo, and whatever the other guy's name is, which the name hasn't stuck to me yet. But this kid, the kid that's without the hat, we got the fat guy, Maruo, we got Kenji, the MC with the hat, and then the other kid. And Acho is not there. The one that created the symbol is not there. Who knows why he's not there? Okay, so Donkey appears. So, what is this? That's the symbol. I guess we might as well open it. I'm like going back because I want to see if like... So this is the box right here. But who put the symbol there? Or is it like Donkey when he showed up, he's like, here, I made this. Is that like the symbol that they're going to put on top of the box? That's the symbol. I guess we might as well open it. Yeah. They're opening it. They look in. What's inside? Alright, they're freaking out. What is it? I told you not to do it. What was that? What do you mean? What was it? I touched something really freaky. So there's like a frog, a snake. I wonder if that's a real snake. And then whatever this is. Probably some like Japanese toy. It's a plastic snake, a frog. I hate snakes. Oh, so it's a plastic snake. Who the hell put that there? Probably me. Ribbit. You asshole, don't scare me like that. It was the act of an innocent young child. What else is in there? What's this thing? Hate Bomb Punch. What about this? Okay, so it's the posters from when they were young. What were we thinking? Were we just little pervs? Chicken ramen, Mario's right. Probably. What's this? What a shitty drawing. Laser gun. Is that supposed to be a laser gun? What a retard. Retard. Didn't you draw that, Kenji? Huh? No, I didn't. Look, you signed it yourself. Giant robot, height 50 meters, weight 1 million tons, laser beam, and then Kenji signature right there. I drew this. There's also more marbles and Menko's cards. This one's big. Shuffle. It's a piece of cloth. Do you remember this symbol? So they open it up and it's a symbol. They're staring at it. Friend. 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 I thank you all for coming together on such short notice. I believe you have all received a copy of a newspaper. And they're opening it up. Founder of religious sect stabbed to death. Pierre's heart. Pierre Ichimonji. 100,000 flock to Tokyo Dome. That is today's morning edition. Yesterday, one vanguard of heresy was purified. This is not the end, but the beginning. Many people who preach false doctrines shall be purified from now on. Damn. He said, yesterday, one vanguard of heresy was purified. People who preach false doctrines shall be purified from this day moving forward. Message from friend himself. Jeez. Alright? The cosmos have begun to choose their true friends. And everybody puts the number 1 up. Friend, friend, friend. The time for destruction and rebirth has come. Friend! The revolution! Alright. Here. I made this. Whoa, it's a flag. Gee. This is swell, Donkey. So Donkey created this? When aliens come to attack us, we shall put this on our frontline base on the moon. Okay. Let's put it in. Let's put it in here. The next time we dig this up is when the Earth is in grave danger. And then we'll save the planet from the enemy. Yeah. The memories of those days came back to life. The next time we dig this up is when we save this planet from the enemy. I wonder if we're the adults now that we dreamed of being back then. Or if our childhood selves would laugh at us if they saw us now. And the flag is raised. Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I had to take a quick break. This is the last chapter I'm gonna go through, chapter 10, and then I'm gonna make it one video, chapter 1 through chapter 10. And that's how I'm gonna do it moving forward. Just chunks of 10 chapters per video. But before we get into chapter 10, let me go over this real quick because I found it interesting. So here we see the group of 3. We got our MC, Kenji, we got Maruo, and we got Yoshitsune, right? The person that created the friend symbol, Ocho, he's not there, right? And so they go to this place. It's under construction. It's going to become a bowling alley, right? It's their former hideout, and they're going to leave a note for their future selves, right? And so as you scroll down, you then see this image right here, where it's like 8 kids, right? And then right here you see Kenji talking to them, and you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got one there in the end. So, and that's all we see. So it's clearly more than just the 3 of them, right? And it's the 3 of them before Donkey shows up with the symbol, right? But like all the faces that we're seeing, it's only Kenji's, Maruo, and Yoshitsune, right? And now we see the Donkey was a part of this. But it's like, who are these other people that we see? Because we see 2 panels where there's clearly more than just the 4 of them, right? And it leaves you wondering, where's Ocho? Because he's the one that created the symbol. And it leaves you wondering, why does Donkey know about the symbol? Because he's the one that came up with the flag, right? And then, yeah, it's revealed that what Donkey brought was a flag, right? And then we see Friend here talking about how that guy that got announced to be killed, he was purified because he's like worshiping a false god, right? Many people who preach false doctrines shall be purified. All right. So, yeah, let's get into the next chapter. All right, chapter 10. But I swear, every chapter just leaves me with more questions. Alright. I just don't understand those people. Huh? So we're in a flashback right now. Whether they're a new religion, a self-help seminar, or a company, or what they're trying to do, I don't get it at all. Huh? And I don't even know the name of their organization. All that I know about them is their little logo symbol thing. Just this. What do you think? Huh? All these parents have been coming into the office crying about making a legal team, saying their sons and daughters have been taken from them. How can we get lawyers if we don't know the other side? So then I started looking into them. All I found out is that the person at the middle of it is called Friend. I mean, what is that? They don't have a name, and their leader's name is Friend. But that totally bizarre group is large enough to fill the Budokan. So, hey, are you listening? I'm listening, but my problems are much more serious, are they now? Is it a man? Oh, I've had it. I can't stand it anymore. Oh, I hate him. You just don't have any luck with men. No matter what I say, he never listens. I say right, he goes left. I say left, he goes right. It's not as easy as you think. Oh, I hate this. The moment I take my eyes off him, he disappears. He thinks he could get away with it since you keep chasing after him. I can't stand it. He does the same thing to me, day after day. What does he do? He sticks his face in my crotch and starts licking me all of a sudden. Huh? Chapter 10. Yukiji. You're kidding. I'm not kidding. And whenever I have my guard down, that's when he tries to pee on me. Okay, this is... What the hell's going on? I've heard the stories, but I didn't... There was actually anyone who was into that kind of stuff. Okay, so that must be a typo. She said, I've heard the stories, but I didn't... They must have meant, I didn't think there was actually anyone who was into that kind of stuff. He gets aroused and starts dry humping me wherever he damn pleases. Ah, how disgusting. This shouldn't be a dilemma, girl. You need to break up with him right in. I don't want to break up with that stupid mutt. Mutt? Why did that dumb dog have to get assigned to my workplace? Why do I have to be in charge of him? Wow. Being a narc must be pretty hard. I told you I'm not a narc. I'm just a customs official. Only a drug-sniffing dog handler. Every time they hear what my job is, the men say, a narc, and then leave. Thanks to that, the only person I have at this age is a stupid dog. I don't think it's only your job's fault that the men leave. What are you trying to say? You just don't have enough pheromones. Feh. My husband says my pheromones knocked him for a loop. Feh. Gimme. What? Give me some of your pheromones. Oh no. You're all drunk now. I'm going home. That's not what you promised. You said you'd hang out with me tonight. Tomorrow's a busy day for me. Huh? And she sees a symbol. What is it? Huh? This symbol. Bro, she was just talking about it. Before you interrupted her about your dog that's humping you. I feel sick. I knew you drank too much. Blah. Go to the bathroom. Hurry. Huh? And it's opening. Huh. It's been completed, correct? Yes. We're very sorry for exceeding the time limit and estimates. Don't worry about the estimates. What's important is whether friend is pleased or not. I know that friend must have showed you the visual inside his heart, his friendship. Yes, sir. Then let me see it. Yes, sir. So he plugs something together. Flash. Must be a projector that's gonna play. Oh, yes. What the hell? This is like the moon from Soul Eater. I think friend will be very pleased indeed. Huh. So this is like a group of people that are creating, because I'm still left with questions about chapter 1 with the girl that woke up, went outside because she's apparently having nightmares every night, and she sees a monster, right? Makes you wonder if it was one of these. It was something that one of these people created. Monchan went back to Dusseldorf. We try to give him Japanese souvenirs that are hard to get over there, but apparently they have everything. The world got smaller. Yeah. Oh, they're yawning. Back home, back home. All that treasure hunting overnight, and then we just had to see Monchan off to the airport. Wait, give me a break. I'm going home to sleep. They're yawning. I said wait. We might have dug up something extremely important. Here it goes again. It's just a bunch of junk we buried when we were kids, man. You can't just explain this off as junk. Toy Frog and Snake, Menko cards, Marble, High Bomb Punch porno movie posters. Pretty pathetic when you think about it. That crap was so important. Pretty pathetic when you think that crap was so important to us back then. No, that's not the problem. The problem is this symbol. A professor at a local college is missing. This was drawn on his back door. One of Donkey's former students was then a student of the professor, and he was selling the shirts with a symbol on them. And then Donkey gave me a letter saying, "Do you remember this symbol?" right before he died. Just sounds like a string of unlikely coincidences to me. I'm saying they're not coincidences. One of us who knew this symbol is using it now. Who else was there? Think. Okay, so it was 8 people there. But like he's saying that, okay, let me see. One of us who knew this symbol is using it now. I'm just saying that so far it's pretty obvious, and I'm sure it's not gonna be him. But it's looking like it's Acho, right? And when I go back to chapter 9, it shows that Acho was not there when they buried it, right? But he's the one that created the symbol. So it could be him. One of us who knew this symbol is using it now. Who else was there? Think. Let's see, who else? There was Conchi. Yeah, Conchi. And Acho, of course. Of course, Acho. Wait, but then why didn't they show his face? They just showed Kenji. They showed Maruo. They showed Yoshitsune. And then at the end, that's when Donkey appeared. But if Acho is so important, why didn't they just show his face? He was the one who created it. If he's the one who invented it, he should have been showed. His face should have been visually showed in chapter 9. Instead of just those 2 panels where you saw people with their backs turned. Wasn't there Yukiji too? Yukiji? You know Yukiji, the really strong... Oh yeah, that ugly horse. She wasn't a horse, she was pretty. Yoshitsune, you're blushing. Nah, Yukiji. Okay, and then he's screaming. Okay, and the dog is attacking him. I'm so sorry. Oh, stop it already, you stupid mutt. Huh? What? Yukiji? And she appears. Wait, are they saying that Yukiji was there? I don't think I saw a girl there. Wait, let me see. Alright, who brought that up? Wasn't there Yukiji too? Yukiji. You know Yukiji, the really strong... Oh yeah, that ugly horse. She wasn't a horse, she was pretty. Yoshitsune, you're blushing. Yukiji. Alright, so that's the end, right? I'm gonna make this one video. Let me just quickly go back to see if... Yeah, okay, so you're seeing 8 people here, right? Alright, from the back, none of them appear to be a woman. I mean, this one might be. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. It's probably gonna be like a 2-hour video. I mean, they're all probably gonna be 2 hours, because if I'm covering 10 chapters, it's probably gonna average around 2 hours. I'm gonna put it all into one compact video, and then I'm gonna drop them by 10. So it's gonna probably be, since I think there's like 240 something chapters, it's probably gonna be in 25 parts. Alright, so that's where we end it. Seems like this girl's Yukiji, apparently. Her dog is attacking Kenji. Alright, well, that's it. So far, 10 chapters in. Very interesting, very good. I'm liking it. It makes you want to continue, I swear. This is one of those mangas that after you finish a chapter, you just want to go on to the next because it leaves you with more questions. It's really good. But alright, I'll see you guys for part 2.